Hi, my name is Julia Anderson, and this is my video on flag football. The objective of the game is to move the ball down the field into the opposing team's end zone. In order to do so, teams have 4 chances to gain 10 yards, and if they accomplish this, then they will get another 4 chances to gain another 10 yards, and these are called downs. However, if they fail to gain those 10 yards and the 4 chances, they often punt the ball back to the other team on the 4th down. So a play begins with the ball exchange from the center to the quarterback, and you can either snap it or hand it, and then the play ends with the player who has the ball either having their flag pulled, either running out of bounds, or the opposing team gaining possession, however, maybe a fumble or interception, however that happens. So the game begins with a coin toss, and the winner will choose to either be on offense or defense, or decide which goal they would like to defend. The game is very commonly started by the opposing team punting the ball to the offensive team. For same-sex flag football, there are 7 players for each team, and there are usually different players that play offense and defense. However, some players can play both. It's a choice made by usually the coach. So the basic positions for offense include center, line player, running back, receiver, and the quarterback. The quarterback is responsible for passing the ball, for handing off the ball, and for running the football. He's a really important player. The center is responsible for snapping the ball to the quarterback and is also responsible for blocking, and he is eligible for a pass. Line players, their first responsibility is to block, but they also can receive a pass like the center. Running backs mainly run the ball, but they can also catch it or receive it, pass if necessary. Throwing the ball, we want some of our fingers to be in the laces. We want the hand to be on the back part of the ball. It doesn't matter how many laces, it depends on your hand size, but you want the ball to roll off your fingertips, and you want to keep your close to your body. So this is an example of a pass. You can see the ball flies through the air smoothly without wobbling, which means it has good spin on it. A perfect spiral. This is an example of a curl route. This is an example of a post route. Wow, great catch. This is an example of a slant route. Yay. The defensive line is responsible for keeping the linebackers from receiving a pass, rushing the quarterback, and stopping any running plays. Common positions for defense are linebackers, corners, safeties, and the defensive line. Some important rules and regulations. A player cannot block his flag from being pulled in any way by putting his hand down or anything like that. That would be called for flag guarding. It's really important. Another really important rule to remember is there can only be 1 player in motion during the snap, and if there are more, then a 5-yard penalty will be called. This is called illegal motions. So the line of scrimmage is an imaginary line that passes through the middle of the ball, and both teams line up on either side of it. If an offensive or defensive player interferes with the pass by making contact with another before the ball is touched past the line of scrimmage, this will be pass interference and will result in a 10-yard penalty.